It's the Andy Griffith Show, facts and trivia, with your host, Bob Snap.
Hi guys, welcome to the Andy Griffith Show, facts and trivia. Appreciate you stopping by today. Today's video, Merry Christmas. 9 little details that you never noticed in the Andy Griffith Show episode, The Christmas Story. And we'll begin with Mr. Will Wright. He played a different mean old businessman in the pilot. Every classic Christmas tale needs its Scrooge. The mean and miserably Mr. Potter stands in the way of good cheer and It's a Wonderful Life. Ed Mayberry had similar wealthy and crotchety Ben Weaver, played with perfect bite by Will Wright. It was not his first time portraying such a character in Mayberry. Remember, this series kicked off as an episode of the Danny Thomas Show, Danny Meets Andy Griffith. It's quite a different town, and that Wright plays Mr. Johnson, a store owner who is charging poor Henrietta Perkins 50 cents a day for renting a suit that was buried with her husband. Oh, and Mrs. Perkins? That was Frances Bobbier, who was not yet Aunt B. Ellie and the actress share the same first name. American audiences knew Eleanor Donahue best from Father Knows Best, which had ended months earlier in 1960. She only stayed in Mayberry for one season as Andy's love interest, Ellie Walker. Up until this episode, everyone in town called her Ellie, but in the middle of A Christmas Story, Aunt B calls her Eleanor. It might seem like an error, as if Frances Bobbier is using the actress's real name instead of the character's name, but no. Eleanor Walker is Ellie's real name. We see it printed on her diploma in her debut episode, Ellie Comes to Town. Eleanor Donahue did not receive credit for this episode. Ever wonder why Eleanor Donahue did not stick around longer than one season? Well, not receiving credit for her work might have had something to do with it. She sings a lovely rendition of Away in the Manger with Andy, and yet her name is not listed in the closing credits nor stated by the announcer in the opening credits. The only reference to her in the credits is Miss Donahue's Fashions by Bert of Encino. Even Margaret Carey gets a credit. Speaking of whom, Tinkerbell's behind bars. Old Man Weaver demands that moonshiner Sam Muggins and his family be put in the slammer for the holidays. Margaret Kelly plays the wife, Bess Muggins. You might not recognize her face, but you know her work. She performed as a live-action model for Tinkerbell in the 1953 Disney production of Peter Pan. Carrie acted out the scenes with giant scissors and keyholes to give animators a reference. The little girl shows up years later as Opie's classmate. Now let's stay in the slammer for a minute. The incarcerated Muggins clan also includes a little girl named Effie. She is played by Joy Ellison. This would not be the only time we see Ellison on the show. 7 years later, in the season 8 premiere, Opie's First Love, she appears as Iris, a friend of Mary Alice Carter, and appeared several more times. Andy misreads the Christmas card from the Ubacher brothers. Early in the episode, Andy and Barney sit in a police station and open Christmas cards. The Ubachers, a trio of brothers locked up in state prison, send one to cops. Andy reads it out loud. Merry Christmas from state prison, he said. There's just one problem. The insert shot of the card says greetings from state prison. Cherry picking. The calendars in the station are a year old. The episode first aired on December of 1960. Christmas was on a Sunday that year. However, you can see on these calendars, on the walls behind Barney, they show the 25th falling on a Friday. They must have been calendars from 1959 when Christmas landed on the Friday. A crew member left his initials in the jail cell. As the camera pans up the jail cell past a pin-up model to Ben Weaver singing in the window, you can spot the initials RS carved in the wall. That would be Reggie Smith, the prop master on the Andy Griffith Show, who left his mark on the set. The episode credits David Adler as a screenwriter. This was a pseudonym. The writer's true name was Frank Tarloff. Tarloff had been blacklisted by the House Un-American Activities Committee in 1953 during the era of McCarthyism. Tarloff wrote 9 total episodes of The Andy Griffith Show. He also won an Oscar for the film Father Goose a few years later. Actually, The Andy Griffith Show employed several people that were blacklisted. Good for him. All I got for you here, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got a little Christmas spirit in May. And the way the weather's been, I mean, yesterday you thought it was Christmas here in Kentucky because it was like 59 degrees. Please check out classic rural comedies, facts, and trivia. I'd appreciate it. It's also on the Andy Griffith Show. It's on how Howard McNear returned to Mayberry after he recovered from his stroke and how they did that and all. Classic TV facts and trivia. Johnny Carson's final Tonight Show aired 33 years ago. Here's some facts that you didn't know about the final episode. This is really cool. Let's rock country music facts and trivia. The note and song that made Randy Meisner quit the Eagles. Faith and Entertainment's on Miss Dolly Parton. Dolly talks about the temptations of fame early in her career. She said, I was just too young. It's a really good one, too. I like old Dolly. Old Dolly. Didn't mean to sound like that. It sounded like an old horse or something. Well, I guess it was on the Andy Griffith Show, wasn't it? Please subscribe if you have not yet. Please like this video. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'm praying for you.